Making the right decisions is more important than working really hard. This is key to a successful life. Let me tell you why. This is important for your success.
Take effing action. Put it together. And subscribe to Tom Penn's channel on YouTube now. Yeah, I like it. It's crazy.
So what am I talking about? Like making decisions is more important than working your ass off. You know what Tom always tells you. Tom says, always work your ass off, because no matter what decisions you make, you still gotta make your ass working. Work your ass off, all right? Work your ass off. That's kind of important. Gotta work your ass off, no matter what you choose. Decision making is actually more important than working your ass off. Let me explain. There are maybe 3 critical decisions that you have to make in your life. All right, 3 critical decisions. The first one is the choice of your spouse, meaning your husband, your wife. You pick the wrong one, you are totally fucked. So let's say you are a man, all right, and you want to start a career or build a business. Gotta work late, you gotta start a business, and your wife says, oh, you don't care about the family, I'm gonna divorce you, okay? Or, let's say you want to expand your business to other cities, you gotta travel a lot, and your wife says, oh, I'm gonna divorce you. How are you possibly gonna generate any level of success? Seriously, right? So choosing your spouse is super important if you want to have some level of success, especially if you want a lot of success. Choosing the right spouse is very important. But what if you already made the wrong choice? You picked the wrong wife, okay? And she's a fucking total bitch, and she's like getting in the way of your success. What do you do? Oh, I'm like pouring wine everywhere. What do you do? Well, don't make the second mistake in the biggest decisions in your life, and that would be your circle. Let me take a sip. I'm talking about, who do you hang around with? What kind of friends did you have? Let me tell you, if your friends only care about drinking, eating, having sex with prostitutes, that's what you will be. You will be exactly like that. You only care about going to massages, you only care about going to beer clubs and have beer and drink until you're like passed out, right? What kind of friends will determine what kind of person you are. If every person that you know is like a leader, like a director, a manager inside a company, one day you will be a manager, director. Do you believe that? If every person around you is a business owner, and one day you will be a business owner. If everybody around you is a CEO, managing director of a multinational company, a company that has gone IPO, you will have a company that will be on the stock exchange, right? If you have a business, maybe you had that business for 10 years and that business never grows, that's because your friends are made up of people that own businesses that never grow. Your friends will determine your future, and you gotta change your circle. You gotta make the right decision. If the time's right, you gotta change your circle. If you wanna build a great multinational company, you gotta reach out to people that have done that before. Now, when I was in my early 20s, I just graduated out of university, and I realized I have all the wrong friends. Back then, we don't have, like Facebook or anything like that. We have basically a phone book on the phone. But when I look at my phone book, I see that all of my friends, they're fucking useless. They barely could get a job. They frequently ask me for money. Hey, Tom, I need to borrow money. So I realized I have the wrong friends. So you know what I did? I deleted them all. Right? So I figured if they're not some kind of CEO, if they're not making, let's say, $100,000 a year, they can't be my friends. And after I delete everybody, I realized I have no more friends, right? And that's okay. Sometimes you don't need friends. Friends are problems. But eventually, I start my own business, and I only add people to my phone book that are either managing directors or CEOs or, at least making $1 million. And then eventually I have like 34 people like that in my phone book. And that's when I start making $1 million in my own business, right? So what your circle do is what you will do in your future. Your friends will determine your future. So that's the second most important decision you gotta make. But what if you say, Teacher Tom, I already married to the wrong spouse and I have the wrong friends. What do you do? Well, sucks to be you, right? But you gotta pick the right teacher. About, I would say 3 years ago, I picked the right teacher. I picked Dan Pena to be my mentor. And I talk about that multiple times in this channel. I think that made a huge difference in my life. Basically everything I'm telling you now is what Dan Pena told me. Dan Pena told me, hey, you have the wrong spouse, man. You gotta fix that. You're in the wrong circle. At least I picked the right teacher, right? So having the right teacher makes a huge difference because they have already gone through the trials and errors. They already done everything. They already know what works and what doesn't. And they will help you reduce the number of trials and errors. They will help you get to success faster. Having the right teacher makes a whole lot of difference. And how do you pick the right teachers? Well, they gotta be much more successful than you are. They gotta be already where you want to be, right? So if you want to be the top of your industry, then this person has to be the top of their industry, maybe in a different country, right? So you gotta find somebody like that to be your teacher. They gotta be already where you want to be, all right? And for me, Dan Pena is exactly where I want to be, so that's why I look out for him to be my teacher. Being a tiny little small internet celebrity that I am, I literally, every time I go to the mall, anytime I go anywhere, somebody come to me and say, hey Tom, I watch your TikTok, I watch your YouTube, Tom, I'm your fan, right? So a lot of people are my fans. And there are even some more daring one that says, Tom, can you teach me? Can you be my mentor? And of course, the standard answer is no, right? No, why? I mean, I am too busy already. I don't have time. I don't have time to be your teacher, right? How do you get a mentor? Let's say you know someone that is more successful than you and want that person to be your mentor. How do you get them to be your mentor? Let me teach you a very simple way, all right? So the way to do it is you gotta offer value, right? The mentor is not gonna teach you for nothing. The mentor is not, they're busy. They have 99 problems in their lives. They have 99 problems in their business. They don't have time to actually coach you, teach you. They might be able to answer a question here or a question there, but if you truly want them to give you their attention, this is what you have to do. You have to provide value. Tom, I can help you with this. Tom, I can help you drive traffic to your TikTok. Tom, I can help you, build a better website or whatever it is, right? You gotta do it. You gotta do it for free because, they already have people that can do it. So you gotta give your mentor something of value. Dan Lok, another internet guru, celebrity, his mentor is also Dan Pena. And how did Dan Pena accept Dan Lok to be his mentee? Well, very simply, Dan Lok went to Dan Pena and says, this internet thing, this is way back in the 2000s, right? This internet was still in the early stages. Most people don't even know what internet is. And Dan Lok went to Dan Pena and says, you know what? I can help you with the internet. I can help you put your content on the internet and more people will see it. And that's what Dan Lok offered to Dan Pena. And Dan Pena's like, okay, let's do it. Dan Pena's original material was actually put on the Dan Lok website. So that is the story of how Dan Lok got Dan Pena to be his mentor. I'm not gonna tell you my story, okay? But you gotta offer something to your mentor, right? You cannot just walk up to your mentor and say, I wanna be your mentee. They don't give a fucking shit. So if you wanna find a great teacher, you gotta offer value to your teacher. And that's how your teacher will teach you, all right? So again, 3 decisions you gotta make correctly if you wanna achieve great success in life. The choice of the right spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, and wife, okay? Second, the choice of the right circle. If you want to be a successful CEO, all of your friends gotta be CEOs. All of the people that are not CEOs, you gotta delete them from your Yellow, from your Facebook, from your phone book, all right? They should not be your friends. And number 3, find the right teacher. Your teacher will determine your success. Take some fucking action, make the right choices in life, and don't be a fucktard.